So we now finally know that Skirk is coming to Genshin Impact, and all the information is crazy. She's going to be an absolute beast, and she might not even use it as a weapon. So could she be Fontaine's new strongest DPS, and should you actually pull for her? We're going to break down 10 things you need to know before spending your Primogems on Skirk. Before we get into that, I just want to let you know there's a 16,000 Primogem giveaway for free going on. Click the top link in the description below. So number 1, Skirk is a 5-star Cryo character. Skirk is confirmed to be a Cryo 5-star. Now this has surprised a lot of people because people assume she'd be Hydro, especially since she trained Child, but nope, she's bringing the icy energy to Fontaine. Now here's the interesting part: what if Skirk's abilities are different from anything we've seen before? Some players believe that she could have Abyss infused Cryo attacks, making her more than just another Ayaka or Ganyu, or perhaps someone like Child that can constantly use Cryo when they use their special ability, sort of like that. At number 2, it's important to note she will be released in 5.7. So if you are planning on spending Primogems on Varessa or some recent characters and you might not be able to save up enough, or perhaps you pull for other characters, or you just literally can't, then yeah, this is important to remember. If you guys want to know how much you can save till 5.7, then watch my video on how much you can save for Skirk. Yes, so she's going to be released in 5.7, which will be around June 18th, around summertime 2025, of course. So if you're low on Primogems and you already have characters that you want to spend on before 5.7, you're going to have to decide Skirk or save for different characters. Number 3, Skirk might not use a traditional weapon. So this is where things get crazy. Information and speculation suggests that Skirk does not use a regular sword, polearm or catalyst. Some people think she might be Genshin's first unarmed fighter, kind of like Chiori, where she summons Abyss energy to attack instead of using a weapon. Number 4, she trained with Child in the Abyss. So we already know from the Fontaine story that Skirk trained Child when he was trapped in the Abyss. Child himself said she's unimaginably strong, and if she's been promoted like this in the story and we know a few bits about her, it can be easily expected that she is going to be very strong and, you know, up there, possibly SS tier or S. Number 5, she may have unique Cryo mechanics. Since she is a Cryo unit, Skirk could be obviously top tier DPS like Ayaka, probably even higher. But what if she plays differently? While some information suggests she might have a Cryo infused mechanic where she applies Cryo to her attacks without needing any vision activation or catalyst. If that's true, she could be an absolute powerhouse and just perma-freeze combos. Number 6, could she be Fontaine's strongest DPS? So Fontaine has already given us some of the strongest characters in the game, Neuvillette, Farina, Navia, but could Skirk even be stronger than all of these characters? Well, yes, it could absolutely be 100% possible. Since she's already Child's mentor, there's a chance she completely outshines Child, and we already know Child is a very good character. Some players even think she might have a dual scaling mechanic, HP plus attack, a bit like Neuvillette. And the first bit is just personal preference, alright? If you love Abyss related characters, if you enjoy the deep lore connections to Kanari, she's a must have. If you like Cryo, or you need another top tier DPS, and if she ends up that she's better than Ayaka Ganyu, she could definitely be the best freeze DPS. And it feels like she's going to be a very unique melee character, not like that we've seen before. So if you want a unique fighter, her Abyss, you know, combat style might make her a bit stronger, like we've seen with Child. Child is very cool, very strong. She might even be better. Okay, number 8, should you skip Skirk? So if you already have Ayaka Ganyu, Eula, some of those freeze characters, and you're absolutely happy with them, and you know, say Skirk doesn't power creep them as much, then maybe she might not be that necessary for you, especially if you don't like her design or lore, or you're not that bothered. It's possible she also might be a bit too niche. If her kit resolves around, you know, certain mechanics, she could struggle in casual play and, you know, not fit for certain people. And another thing to consider is that we have 6.0 in the horizon and even more cool characters coming out. So could this just be a marketing ploy by Genshin to put her in here before all even bigger stuff drops? Number 9 is the unique character model. So recent information is said that Skirk will have a modified medium female model. So they're actually gonna modify the medium female model in a way that we don't know yet, but this is going to be very unique, meaning she won't look like any of the other Cryo girls. Whether she's going to be a bit smaller, a bit more shaped, who knows. And this also brings up the question, could this have anything to do with her gameplay? If she's going to have a completely new model, who knows, this could apply with her gameplay. And of course the final one, Skirk's banner, could be the most hyped. Well, is the most hyped so far in 2025, so it could be for a reason. You know, when these characters are hyped, there's usually a reason behind it. And especially with her backstory and what we know so far, Cryo, we all know that that element's very hard hitting, so it's very possible that she might be very good. And a final thing to remember, guys, if you do want to pull for her, you still have time to save to get a guaranteed Skirk, so do not worry, keep saving if you want to get her. And just final conclusion, I think there's absolutely no reason not to pull for her. She's going to be very good, very hard-hitting DPS. She's got cool lore behind her. I mean, her design looks amazing as well. So if you found this video helpful and maybe gave you a bit more confidence in wanting to pull for her or not wanting to pull for her, please like, subscribe, hit the bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.